1. Let the right one in. Where do I start with this film? The technical stuff? The story? The acting? The casting is perfect. The two leads of this film, Lena Leandersson and Kurt Hildebrand, play Oscar and Eli, two 12-year-olds, more or less, who are inverses of each other. It is very difficult to cast children in films. We've all seen terrible kid acting making us cringe. Not only is the acting good, but they behave like real kids. They're not perfect kids, perfect angels. Oscar could be pretty bratty and, spoiler alert, Ellie kills. But we still root for them. We root for them to fight back and not get caught. Expert filmmaking is displayed from the first shot. John Ajvide Lindqvist wrote the book and the screenplay for the movie. He is the source of the material. Usually in Hollywood they hire separate screenwriters. Neither Lindqvist or Thomas Alfredson, the director, are big fans of vampires, or the horror genre in general. That's why this movie feels different. The cinematography is another character in the movie. The snow, the cold. Hoyt van Hoytema shot the film like a virtuoso. We've all seen his amazing work with Christopher Nolan. We as the viewers are at a distance for many of the more horrific events happening on the screen. Hakan hanging and draining the victim's blood. Eli attacking the man under the bridge, and Oscar whacking Connie with that stick, were all shot wide. It felt like every shot had to have something red in the background that catches your eye. There are so many things I love about this movie. Generally, I'm a fan of films where credit is given to the viewer to come up with their own conclusions. Is it a happy ending or a sad one? We'll get to that later. After I saw the movie and the American remake, which wasn't very good, I decided to read the book just to fill in the gaps, and if that wasn't enough, I then read the short story sequel, Let Old Dreams Die. The problem with the American remake for me is that it left nothing for the viewer to decide. They tell you Eli is using Oscar or Owen in the remake, like she uses Hakan. The movie and that take is more bleak, and the movie is a bit of a bummer. It's just a horror movie, and that's fine, but the original is much more than that. The Ellie character in the remake is a monster. Her face turns while she's attacking the man in the tunnel. Instead of the remorse in the original, she doesn't feel anything. She just makes a face. A lot of critics say Oscar is a serial killer in the making because of that tree stabbing and collecting crime articles in the scrapbook. I don't necessarily agree with this. Oscar is a bullied 12-year-old with no friends. His parents don't pay attention, and it's 1982, so there's no internet and no YouTube. He's the loneliest boy in the world. When his bullies beat him, he just stands there and takes it. He's powerless. This is why when he meets Ellie, he changes so much. Ellie is his complete opposite. I don't even mean physically different, but mentally too. Ellie tells Oscar to defend himself, to fight back. When he finally hits Connie back, the smile on his face isn't that creepy to me. It's triumph. Everything he's been dreaming of since who knows when. Ellie represents the rage in Oscar. Ellie and Oscar are two traumatized, stunted youth. In Ellie's case, literally. Ellie isn't Claudia from Interview with the Vampire. Mentally, Ellie is 12. Literally stunted youth. Just staying alive, but not living. She doesn't even wear a coat for appearance's sake. Or shoes for that matter. She's forgotten what it's like to be a child until she meets Oscar. I'm using the she pronouns in this essay because Ellie presents as a girl in this movie. The story is a bit more complicated, and I suggest you read the book for a more complete explanation, should you need one. The movie leaves the ending up to you. Ellie taps kiss in Morse code, and Oscar taps small kiss back. So how do you think it ends? Is Ellie using Oscar to be her new familiar? Her Hakan? Her Renfield? Like the American remake suggests? In my opinion, no. He's a frail 12-year-old boy. The notion of him carrying bodies for Ellie is ridiculous. So you can say I'm on Team Optimist. Spoiler alert from the book. It was a happy ending. Ellie turns Oscar into a vampire in the train station, and 20 years later, they're together in Spain. Two misfit children.